Hey y'all, hey, it's your Auntie Sheila here, your California black hippie. Okay, do not mind Miss Ross in the background. That's for another blog. I'm working on another blog about Diana Ross. So I'm disclosing that Diana Ross has nothing to do with this posting. Okay, so anyway, yes, musicians, touring musicians, protect yourself. This is I'm commenting on the trend. Someone from my 1990s circle came to public attention for something, and I don't know, it's a whole mess, but whatever. I always tell the touring musicians I work with to be very careful, because a lot of people don't realize that when you're on tour, you are on the clock. You're on the company clock. You are representing that band until the tour ends. You are representing your brand, yourself, until that tour ends. So it doesn't matter if the show is over, right? You are still officially on the clock representing yourself or your band or your brand if you are the big name on the headliner. So when I was touring with the band in the early 2000s, I would remind them about this. And like Michael Jackson said, be careful who you love. Be careful who you take off with, because it could be a liability. I've actually had to ask individuals to leave the tour bus, to leave the hotel room, and to leave the club, right? And I did that to protect the artist, because as much control as you have over yourself, you really cannot control others. So sometimes either party could be set up. The musician could be set up, or the member of the public or the guest could be set up. So I also advise my female friends, by the same token, or, now it's not just about women nowadays, it could be anybody. I advised people that aren't actually working for this band, like members of the public, about excessive or forceful fraternizing with public figures, okay? Because especially if you don't know them, if you did not grow up with them, if you don't know their mamas, their aunties, their cousins, just be careful. Like Michael Jackson said, be careful who you love. Be careful who you love. And that is very important. I also warned an ex member of a popular band about the language that he uses. This gentleman was very playful and one time just tackled me as a joke and threw me on the bed, right? This is a member of another band. And so he was just playing. That's his nature. I understand it, even though I'm neurodivergent, right? So about a decades later, he made a joke. He said, remember the time that I almost grape YouTube? You know what word I'm talking about, right? TikTok, YouTube, they don't like this word, right? Remember the time I almost graped you, right? And I went off on him. I said, you cannot use that language even if you're playing, because somebody's going to take it the wrong way. I said, suppose I took you seriously and decided to report you. Okay. So, and he got mad at me. I said, brother, you just cannot use that language. You got to be careful of what you do and what you say, and also be careful of excessive intoxication and rug use and rug use on the road, because let me tell you, who's watching you? The whole world is watching you. So you are not off the clock until you're off that tour. Peace.